Hello, good morning. How we doing? Hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday. Bit of a boring news day today, nothing going on. Which yeah, could translate into a boring trading day, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, no news to worry about at all. But how is everyone on this fine Wednesday morning or afternoon, wherever you are? Absolutely smashing the like button, that's what I like to see, guys. Yeah, basically just been dragging up throughout the Asia and London session. Yeah, I'm not sure. My bias originally about half hour ago was long for the session and then probably short for the PM session. Not that I'm trading the PM session, but it's just what I'm feeling. I feel like we're gonna have a AM push, PM reversal. I've been eyeing up this on the daily chart. This level here. Which I just feel like will be a sweeping close below. I actually tried to long off that this morning on the London session on my practice account without realising what the level was. Soon regretted that. Yeah, I think we could still push up more. But yes, I would say that by the PM we would be getting a close below this for the day, is my suspicions. Or we could absolutely smash through that level. But yeah, we'll see. Ward, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Right, let's get the poll up and running. Or I've sent the poll off. Let me know what you're thinking today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with long for the minute, and yeah, we'll see what occurs. Leo, how you doing, mate? Okay, mate, hope you're well. Yes, I'm good, thank you, Ward. No trades for me yet, just rejecting the POC at the minute. Too close to open. Have a look, I've got the volume up on my other chart. Yes, we're coming up to that. Put it at control level, won't we? Oh, we're on it now. It's moved. Yeah, I find it's since I've been looking at the point of control, I find it better to try and not trade away from it. I don't think it's a bad target. Sort of target in if we're above or below it, sort of putting that as your take profit target. But yeah, I've found so far that it doesn't end well if you try and trade away from it. Right, 1 minute to open. J1, hello mate. Afternoon man, afternoon, how you doing? I've no idea how to say that name. Slot? I'll call you Slot. Probably pronounced that a bit wrong. But... the TPO one I use on the 30-minute. These great reactions. Okay. Hey man, hope you're keeping well. Got a fresh account to bow this week. That's not the attitude to have, mate. The attitude is I've got a fresh account to absolutely smash in the green. No, I'm glad you're doing alright, mate. Yeah, take it easy on your new account. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, I'm keeping well, mate. Lewis, afternoon. How you doing, mate? It's Sloth, but that was taken, so I'm stuck with... yeah, okay. Sloth is a lot easier. I'll call you Sloth. I've got a bit of a lisp though, so I need to get a bit of spitty. Alright, markets are open. Hi, Mad. How you doing, mate? I know everything on red. Yeah, that never ends well. I've been there before. I had a bit of a practice session this morning on the London. I am what am I down? 600 down for this morning's trade. Now one winner, 2 losses. It was tried a long off the other day, which didn't sort of pan out well. And then tried to short the reversal, which it was a valid trade, but I just sort of messed up my entry, which then put my stop, my take profit a bit further down. And we sort of come within a couple of points from that and then reverse again. Yeah, still learning. This is a fucking move, isn't it? Jesus. Ah, it's only 40 points to be fair. London's actually been a tiny session to be fair. What was London? 60 points? 68 points, which is about right to be fair, but the last couple of weeks London's have been quite big sessions. Yeah, the New York opening candles just dwarf in the London session. My long take profit was this blue level here, 977. That's that. Good afternoon. How you doing, mate? Market is getting big. Yes, we're definitely pushing up, aren't we? Yeah, this daily level, I think we could either sweep and close below it, or we'll have an absolute fuck off green candle. Do you know what I mean? That will close, maybe even up here. Do you know what I mean? Let's actually mark this level out just in case. Yeah, I think we'll absolutely either plow through it or we'll sweep and retrace. All right, that's my long take profit hit. Long target. Not take profit, long target. This could be a level where we reverse now. Oh, fuck me. He fell off a chair. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait until the first 15-minute candle closes before I'm even thinking about it. Now we've taken my my long target, I'm not going to be rushing him unless it's like clear that we're just continuing to the upside. Do you know what I mean? Loving your drum and bass. Who's your favorite DJs? I don't know. I'm not really into it anymore. Well, I'm into the music, but I don't really follow too many new people. I'm a good old Chase and Status fan. DJ Fresh, I used to like. Yeah, I used to be a proper into the into it when I was younger. I don't really like Chase and Status anymore though. I feel like they've gone a bit too jungly for me. I prefer their old stuff. Nice to see another fellow drum and bass fan though. I feel like he gets you proper pumped for trading. I've just got to try and remember not to sit here doing this because I look like a bit of a twat. That was a gamble, but 400 short from 75. Not a nice trade though. Unbeat liquid drum and bass while back testing. Yes, 100%. Yeah, it just gets you proper psyched up, I think. Absolutely falling down now. See what I mean though about this? The 100% of the previous range is always a good target. Always good levels. Play fours. Well, that's where you take profit, is it? Or is that you're longing from here? If we hadn't have just taken that level, I might have been considering a long. Just at the break of that candle, so I'd have just entered, but I'm not going to rush him. See, that would be me in a hypothetical trade. I just wanted to confirm if it's what it's doing, to be honest. Don't want to get caught on the caught behind the top. I know if that was my top, I'd be like 2k up. I was in now like 10 seconds. Yeah, you're normally quite in and out, aren't you? I did think you'd be out already by the time I saw your message. Gotta be careful how much I pump the drum and bass, or I'll be full ported into some Trump coin before I know it. Yeah, it's it can fuck you over just as much as it gets you pumped up. I think it's very easy to try and overtrade if you're listening to this sort of music. Yeah, please don't full port into Trump coin. I was aiming entry long at 34s. Oh, okay, I need 5 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, the only thing that's putting me off is we've just swept my long level for starters, and this daily level I feel like could be a sweep and retrace. So I just don't want to run into a long. You know what I mean? Want to we get a nice confirmation and maybe start closing above this level, I'll be considering it. So 4 and long, top loss 54. Oh, you're already out then. Ticked out. Right, I'm locking out. Yeah, do it, mate, while you're up. I'm still in my hypothetical trade. Like a dog with those. That'd have been take profit almost it. I hate that I have that instinct, but it's right a lot of the time. Yeah, it's difficult that you'll sit there and watch it and be right all the time, but the one time you actually take it, it'll be wrong. That's what I always find happens. First slow and grow, yeah. Yeah, I've been enjoying the practice in the London sessions this week. A bit more slow paced and chill. If we clear 981, then it's bullish, but I can't see it happening 981. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to consider getting into a long unless we take that. We start closing above it nicely. Oh, looks like I would have just hit my take profit there, possibly. Got one of them dodgy Topstep wicks. Don't know if it would have filled me or not, though. S&P is making the right opposite movement of the Nasdaq. Strange. Yeah, it's very weird when it does that. One of the two is lying, yeah. Hesitation is my killer, so I've learned just to get involved. Yeah. Yeah, I think if your setup plays out, you just got to go for it, I think. Unless there's something clearly telling you not to. But yeah, and hesitation, you can quite easily miss an entry. That's frustrating, that is. Your setup, slightly different entry. Make $40 on one contract. Stop to break even for the second. So tiny green. Oh, happy days, mate. Oh, you took basically my setup, did you? Yeah, I think take profit was just hit for me. It would have been. I have 2 combines, negative 2033, but aren't in breach of rules. Any ideas? Been in the account for 3 weeks and training something new. What, any ideas why it's not being breached? No, I don't know. Is it just the 50k ones? Is it? When did you go negative 2000? Was it today? And the 50k's. Literally 3 weeks ago. That knows, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Have you actually gone onto the Topstep website and logged in? It might say on there account breach. Have you actually tried to take any more trades or anything on there? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is they have actually locked it out, but you can still log in. But wouldn't have thought you'd be able to trade on it. I'm not trying to trade him yet. Yeah, maybe give it a go, mate. You might have quite a little bug in the system, and yeah, why not take a trade in it and see if it pans out. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of is it's been locked out, but and you wouldn't actually be able to take a trade. But for whatever reason, you haven't been notified. Maybe I don't know. It's not something I've experienced before. But yeah, if you're able to continue trading, I wouldn't complain about it. Yeah, start doing your setup. Make it about 10% smaller. So your move is 21.5 points minus 20. And having slightly better success rate than you with it. Oh, happy days. You've just been sort of taking your stop loss smaller. I always just put my stop loss on the low of the candle that originally stabbed through the EMA. Do you know what I mean? My stop loss size varies. There you go. That's my hypothetical take profit. Definitely hit now. I'm gonna delete it because I probably would have been stopped out for break even. I imagine. All right, we're getting that push up. First 15-minute closed. Relatively bullish. Just bit of a wick at the top, isn't there? But maybe they'll instantly trigger. Yes, possibly. Thoughts for an upside here. Want to see a monster push and the swing pullback. Yeah, chuck a one contract on one of them combines, Lewis. See what happens. Do it on a marker, yeah. May as well. Say you got nothing to lose, have you? As far as you're concerned, you've lost them already, haven't you? So. But yeah, maybe if it goes like slightly in drawdown, it would just close it out straight away, possibly. He's cold now. Nah, too cold. Green day again for me today. $109 on my 50k funded. Yes, man. Got the account again. Fair play. Good discipline. Yeah, we still haven't taken that top level. Oh, 7 likes today. I'm proud of every single one of you. You're exceeding yourselves. I've set 100 loss limit on it. We'll see if it closes out. Yeah, let me know. I'm interested to find out what happens with that. Alright, 28 at the minute. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could save those accounts, wouldn't it? 956. Yeah, nice entry. If we do break out here, I think you'll that'd be a nice little entry. I imagine it'd be quite an aggressive push up if we do break out. Alright, there's that breakout. We still lost to 80s. I'll be amazed if you can resurrect these blown accounts, Lewis. Oh, bloody hell. I always forget about the poll. Sorry, guys. It's because it goes right up the top and sort of minimises almost, so I sort of forget about it. My memory's tragic. 50% long, 30% chop, 20% short. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's been cheating though. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. They go out 25.9. Happy days. Is that a micro though, was it? Still be a nice little bit of profit. Could bring you back above that or below the $2,000 line. That's a short, no lies told. I was wondering, I assume you work nights. How do you even have the energy to be awake for so long? No, I don't quite work nights. I'm up at 3:15, and then yeah, work for a few hours in the morning. I'm back by about 6:30. Yeah, just a couple of hours, but yeah, I'll do that Monday through till Friday, and then the weekends start a bit later. I start around 6ish and finish around 12ish, Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I'll do 7 days a week, but the hours aren't too long. But I've always been an early bird anyway. I prefer to be up and out early and cracking on with the day. Then I'm normally in bed by about 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah, micro arco, yeah. That'll still be a nice little decent amount. J1 trading, 197 up off that push. Yes, J1. Happy days. What job do you do that early, mate? I'm a cleaner in a school during the week, Monday through to Friday. So obviously they need cleaners in before they open for the day. I was supposed to actually start at 6 and finish about 8:30, but I prefer to get there earlier, so they don't have any issues with that. Yeah, even at time, man, not sleep is life. Nah, I'm not too bad at the minute. I normally get about 7 hours, 6, 7 hours a night. I'd like to be getting more, but yeah, at 8 o'clock I'll be half asleep. It's all about the grind, though, isn't it? Nice to eventually. I'm hoping this year I can think about leaving the job, start getting some more regular payouts, and yeah, it would be more of a reality, hopefully. I'm looking for something just to get me out of the house. Nah, it's much better to be in your house. Wow, that's what I think anyway. As someone who's out the house a lot, I've always had sort of wanted a work from home job. During COVID, I used to be a operations coordinator for a distribution center. When I was doing that full time, and when COVID hit, I was able to work from home, and I was working from home for about 8 months, I think. And that was it. I didn't want to go back out again. I was quite happy, sitting watching films while working, and yeah, so that's where I got the idea of trading from, and something I can do from my house, rather than paying all that rent or your mortgage or whatever. To literally be out your house most of the day, it's just seems like a waste of money. You're paying for something just a roof just to sleep under and shower under. My mate does that decent job to be fair. Yeah, it's alright. Headphones in, I have like an audiobook playing, or YouTube up or something, and yeah, just my out for a couple of hours. No one else is there other than one other cleaner, and yeah, just crack on. I do enjoy it. Well, enjoy it as much as you can enjoy it. I think London session works best for me. Every time I trade, New York session get taken off. Yeah, I think it depends on your strategy. I've been practicing volume profile, and I'm finding it easier on the London session than the New York session. New York session can be very stop loss huntery, I find. Working from home is nice, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it during COVID, and that's where I thought I've got to think of something that I can do from home. Yeah, sort of being out the house 10 hours a day is shit, you know what I mean? Especially in the winter when you're leaving and it's dark. You coming home and it's dark. And where I live, the traffic's always really shit. It's always like you got to leave about an hour before you start work. Yeah, it's always been really shit. But yeah, now I literally work the bare minimum that I can. Sort of just live within my means, and yeah, trying to make this work. And yeah, as soon as I'm able to, I'll be leaving the job. Mate, I run my business from home and trade all day. I lack vitamin D. You never heard of supplements, Ward? You can buy supplements, and that'll do you. No, I get what you mean though. It's I think it's easy to be a hermit. It's always good to get out. You should get a dog or something and get out walking. Right, I think the long bias is confirmed. If we can get a nice pullback to the EMA, I'll look to go long. Done the same thing on the second account. Lost $8 and closed the account. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I thought it might be as soon as you go into drawdown, it just instantly locks you out, closes the trade, and that's it, done. At least you save one though. Got to make yourself get out of the house. Yeah, that's it. I think if you're doing something where you don't need to be working that long, like trading, you can just be doing a couple of hours a day, couldn't you? You've got then the whole day to get out and enjoy it. Never said where I was short bias from now. Yeah, we've still got another level quite high up. Definitely be short from there, Lewis. Bought myself this Lumi light, pretty good to be fair. Really helps bring in the England waking up from the dark. Yeah, my mum used to have one of them. It's like, oh, I don't know if it was the exact same thing. It was like a big fuck off like unit with I think it was like supposed to be natural light, and they'd sit there right on her face when she's on the computer. I think you can use it as like an alarm as well, where you can turn it on at a certain time and it wakes you up. (22 111 reversal zone). Yes. But that's another level on the daily chart, so that could be a sweep if we get that high. That's sort of way off, innit? Oh, it's only 90 points to be fair. How much have we actually moved up today? So we're up 125 points, which is relatively mild to how we have been the last couple of weeks. We've been having sort of what 300 point sessions, haven't we, in the last couple of weeks? This is the worst market, so they grind. Yeah, as long as we get a pullback, I don't mind. But yeah, there's nothing worse when there's no pullback. I have my first fib projection on level. Oh, do ya? Yeah, so I think that could be a level of interest. If I get into a long and our runner stays open, that will probably be my target, I think. See how it goes. Just going for a VWAP play. Short to 930s. Not in it yet. That'll be a lovely little short if you can make that happen. I don't know now. I feel like it's going to be a long kind of day. Oh, what's going on here then? You entered yet, Lewis? Because Trump just tweeted something. I need to get Twitter back just so I can start following him. Yeah, it's no trade for me. That size stop loss. You planning to add more express funded accounts? No. Not at the minute anyway. I just feel like obviously Topstep are quite keen on moving people over to live at the minute, and I don't really want to be paying out for more combines with them. just to eventually get moved over to a live anyway. Because yeah, potentially by the time I've passed it and started building up the account, they'll be moving me onto a live or something, and that'll just get on my nerves. You know what I mean? I am thinking of doing a combine with another company though. I'm practicing another strategy on the London session. So if I get on right with that, I might start a challenge with someone else. Diversify a little bit. I've never really traded with anyone else, with any other prop firms. It'd be good to try out some other people. I tweet is short to VWAP. Visual setup. Yes, it is, Lewis, but the stop loss is too big for me, really. And yeah, that 42 points going to be on the micros. One contract would be $84. Two contracts would be 168. So yeah, if I wanted to runner, I'd have to be taking on 168 risk. And it was quite a bit of an out there candle, so I wouldn't have then too much faith in it. Do you know what I mean? I'll leave it up for a minute. But I don't tend to have too much faith when it's like a massively big candle. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's sort of quite a bit bigger than the other candles, which means it'll have to work a lot harder to hit my take profit. Do you know what I mean? You going for Apex? No, definitely not. I might have considered it maybe a couple of weeks ago, but they've always been a bit the rules that they have set up, they've always been a bit of a red flag to me. But then yeah, last week they was it last week or this week? I think it was last week. Last week there was a video leaked of them basically saying that they have these rules to purposely catch people out, basically, essentially to make money off them. And yeah, I think they're being sued by I think one of their partners because they haven't paid out. And yeah, it's just red flag after red flag for me with Apex. I like Take Profit Trader, yes. Yeah, I quite like them. I think that's probably who I'll go for, to be honest. I think other than Topstep, they're probably the other best one. Do you know what I mean? From what the ones I've looked at. The only rule that I don't quite like is the trailing drawdown on the pro account. But for me, it wouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm quite, you know me, I'm quite I don't take massive risk and massive profits, and I'd be scaling up my risk a little bit if it was combines, but not massively. So I'm not going to be too concerned about being up 1,000 and then back down 1,000. Do you know what I mean? I'm not about that, so it shouldn't really affect me. Yeah, I think that rule is only an issue if you're that sort of trader. Do you know what I mean? Depends on your strategy and how you trade, I think. So that would be me hypothetically entered. I should have actually really maybe had a look at entering off this candle here, shouldn't I? I've missed it, wasn't paying attention. So that would have looked something like that. But I don't know what that candle was put me off a little bit, to be honest. I didn't even know what that candle was about. Something on Twitter or something. I don't have Twitter, so I struggle to see his tweets. Mr. Trump. I don't know. I can't believe he's got a bloody meme coin out. It's ridiculous. This is like a big sell order. I probably had a big. Yeah. Yeah, probably right. I just assumed Trump was running his mouth or something. Didn't post anything. Oh, that's good. Let's went on a limit order if we can guess it. Get rid of this now. Obviously, I would have been entered now if I was paying more attention, but oh, come on, film me then. What are you doing? Come on, really? Right, there we go. I must have OCD or something. I like everything to be spot on perfect. Alright, take profit here. Move to break even almost. Right, more than half off because obviously it's free contract, so I had to take 2 off. I'll always take off more than less if it's an odd number. Yeah, for the minute I've got my runner on that daily level. So go to the 4 hours, see if there's anything else of interest. I'll mark out this level just as point of interest for a minute. And we'll see how we push up. If we push up quite aggressive, I'll look to just continue to that daily level, but I imagine I'll probably just move it down to this level, to be honest. See how we go. Trump's put all diversity staff on paid leave 15 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Finally broke even for the day. What an arse morning. Light yourself out, mate. Call it a day. You keep going, you'll just be annoyed if you go back into the red, so. Nice entry, my friend. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll say I wanted to If I'd been paying more attention, I would have entered, but I hadn't noticed. We stabbed back through the EMA, so yeah, as long as I hadn't hit my take profit, which I hadn't at this level, I thought I'd see if we can get a limit order in. It's not how I like to normally do it. I like to do a stop order, but beggars can't be choosers. You always enter long on a green, or doesn't matter? Enter long on a green. What do you mean? What, like green 15-minute or something? Oh wait, green minute candle. No, it doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter anyway. All I want to see is a stab through. So if this candle that's supposed to be EMA, yeah, no, the color doesn't matter. It would normally be a red one, to be honest, because like it would obviously it's come down, stabbed through, so chances are it's probably going to be a red, and then I'll look to enter on the breakout. I mean, I suppose the actual entry candle would be green. It would be a breakout candle breaking out of the one that stabbed through. But yeah, it's not, the color isn't something I look at. I just like the breakout entries. Just rather than just going in on a limit order on the EMA, it just saves me the odd time that it just goes straight through. Do you know what I mean? Straight through and straight down. At least this way it sort of confirms a continuation. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you get sort of wicked in and then it drops, but a lot of time you sort of miss the drops. Good. Almost got stopped out there. Reversal was too good to give up, man. I want to stop, but I know there'll be a reversal in the next 15 to 30 minutes. Yeah, possibly, mate, but possibly not. You could be what's the saying? Obviously, if it's going down, you're trying to catch a falling knife. What's the saying if it's the other way around? If it's going up. Gotta be a saying. But that's what I mean anyway. It's not always good to try and catch a falling knife. It's not something I like to do. Don't try and pick the top. Yeah. Nicely said, Maz. Standing in front of a train. Yeah, that's quite a good one. I like that. Yeah, don't try and stand in front of a train. Probably won't end well. If the market breaks the EMA, it's always in long mode. Yeah. But I find it on the 1 minute EMA, it can sometimes break it and then continue. The 5 minute EMA is a bit more reliable, I find. Right, we must take profit down to that other level we're looking at. We don't seem to be pushing up too aggressively, so I can't see it being too big of a big day. This might even be the top. One of our biggest lessons is stop predicting reversals and just surf the waves. Yeah, that's That's what made a massive difference for me. As soon as I started trading with the trend only, I become a lot more profitable. You're just setting yourself up for more chance. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about probabilities, isn't it? And if it's going one direction, it's probably going to keep going that direction. So rather than try, like, you could try and sell the high or buy the low at every single level, couldn't you? And it could just keep going straight through. It's not a fun game to play. I'd much rather buy the top and be wrong, because you're only going to be wrong once, and then you know, don't you? Those are 2 minute 20 EMA as my core guide. Yeah, not a bad idea. Say the 1 minute EMA, I'm not too, I don't sort of base my I wouldn't look to get out of a trade just because it's crossed back over the 1 minute, but the 5 minute I find more reliable. But yeah, 2 minutes probably better as well. If you're in a trade right now, yes, I'm in a trade. Not sure for how long. I took 3/4 off, and yeah, just got one contract left as a runner. Stop loss of break even, so no risk. Yes, we'll see if it continues. When past 50k account, how much do you recommend to withdraw and reinvest? I mean, it depends on what you want to do, I suppose, isn't it? I'm personally trying to grow my account size so I can start risking more per trade. But it's down to whatever you want to do. If you want to keep a balance of 2,000, you could just take out any profits above that. Yeah, down to you. Doesn't really matter as long as you keep yourself a nice little buffer. Right, stopped out for break even. So yeah, small win, which is nothing to complain about. Yeah, second win this week. 4th win in a row. Happy days. Yeah, $201.84 up overall 3 accounts. That's why I love copy trading 3 accounts, because $67 on its own is a bit shit. But when I work out all together overall 3, $200 is probably more than I was earning at my full-time job in a day. So that's the way to look at it. Trading with the trend, stops always very clear and always very small compared to the opportunities of profit. Yeah, I think that's it. That's another thing that I struggle with trying to catch falling knives, is where do you put your stop? I mean, you can constantly convince yourself to put it a bit lower, before you know it, you've got a massive stop loss and you're taking massive losses. How often do you take money out? Is it 4 times a month? No. I haven't had that opportunity yet. I've only taken one payout, and that was October, I believe. Ideally, the goal is to be taking one payout at the month, at the end of every month. Sort of idea would be sort of take out maybe half my profits for that month, and then yeah, let the other half build up. But I'm not interested in taking a payout for a bit. I want to let the accounts build up a little bit more. Plus, I need one more day of 200 plus to even be able to request one. So yeah, so the accounts are slowly grinding back up. My high has been about 3 grand. Yeah, 2,600 now. So yeah, slowly building them back up. you ever watch Topstep TV? Questionable trading. I have watched it a couple of times. I've never watched like a full session or anything. I've jumped in for sort of half an hour sometimes. And yeah, I've never... The only one who I've really seen who seems to do well is it Coach Dakota? Like I said, I've never watched him for long enough, so I don't know, but whenever I do switch on, he's always in a trade and he's always green on this trade, making a couple of grand. Yeah, the others that I've seen and what they're talking about, it seems yeah, a bit. I mean, if it works for you, doesn't it? I'm not one to criticize other people's trading. You also thought about going and trading without a prop? One day in the future I wouldn't mind it, but it's just the money situation. I haven't got 17 grand or whatever you need to be trading futures. So yeah, maybe in a couple of years when I've made my millions. I mean, even then, to be honest, like prop firms are easy, minimal risk as long as you're keeping your funded accounts. There's not really any need to be trading a personal account. But I think if you're regularly blowing funded accounts, then you're probably not good enough to be trading a personal account anyway. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, at the minute, I've had these funded accounts since April. I haven't had to pay anything else since then. So what's the need? Other than you're losing 10% of your profit in payouts, yeah, there's not really a massive need for it. Unless you're trading like a super high amount of money. Topstep TV is made for you to blow your account. Oh, I've never heard that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't watch anyone live and try and follow along or anything, but I bet a lot of people do. I'm assuming they have 2 to 3 good trades a week, but the rest is to edge viewers and trades. And yeah, I mean, you could be right. Wouldn't be surprised. After Apex's shenanigans, nothing would surprise me, to be honest. Like I said a minute ago, just gambling. Yeah, I used to have them on every day just to get Topstep account updates. There's new to prop firms and stuff. But okay. Yeah, like I said, I've never watched them longer than maybe half an hour. And that's only a few times. Yeah, scary, innit? I did notice he always would hide his account balance. Which I found a bit strange. But I think if you're trying to sell the fact that you're a good trader, especially if you're like someone who sells courses and stuff, you should be like the most transparent anyone can be. You know what I mean? Really want to try futures on Topstep. Currently only trade FX prop firms. The model pickles my head a bit. I'm just being dull. You have to pay every month or something. Yes, while you're doing your combines, your evaluations, you pay monthly. So a 50k account is $49 a month. If you blow the account, so if you go below $2,000 on the 50k account, you can either wait for it to reset the following month after you make another payment, or you can pay for a reset, which I think is $100. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's been a while. But then once you have completed your evaluation, you passed it, you pay a one-off fee per account of $125. So one more payment of $125, and that's it. You don't pay anything. So once you're on an express funded account, you have no outgoings other than things like data and stuff. You know what I mean? On Topstep X, there is no data fees. So yeah, with these free com ones, I have no outgoings at all and haven't done since April last year. But obviously, it costs money to get to that point. You've obviously got to pass your challenges. I think I've all in all, I've probably put in a grand, just over a grand, I think, over doing quite a few combines over the course of about 8 months. And then yeah, with the final fee as well, it adds up. Millionaire in the making. Yeah. Fingers crossed, stuff. With this trading gurus, we never know the full story. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. That's the only trouble with it. There's a 2K trading or static. It's trailing end of day trading, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let me find it somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's end of day trailing. Where is it? Yeah, maximum loss limit of 2 grand, which is calculated at the end of each trading day. So yeah, it's not trading. Some of them are trailing. But yeah, it's not trading. They changed the 2,000 to 1,800, did they? I couldn't see that on the website. I'm sure it wasn't that when I was doing it. No worries, Jimmy, mate. I'm happy to help. I think it can be quite overwhelming when you're new to it. But yeah, it's relatively simple. Basically, just don't let your account balance go below 2 grand in drawdown. And hit your profit target. And yeah, I think you're only allowed a certain amount of contracts as well, depending on your account size. I think the 50k might be 5 contracts. Oh, lots out, 1,800 loss. Have to be in a sloth. When it's press funded, you can only, if you reach 2k, you can only trade 2 NQ or 20. Yeah, oh yes. Yeah, so when you're funded, there's a thing called a scaling plan, which I almost forgot about. Literally, I think I was about to get into a trade and sort of just remembered, had a look, and yeah, luckily I would have broken a rule. But yeah, at least they've on Topstep X, I think it's only on Topstep X, you can trade 20 micros to 2 minis, but before you could only trade 2 contracts, micro or mini, which is crap. But yeah, where I've always traded on micros, it's never really been an issue because I'm never trading more than 20 micro contracts. I mean, right, I think I'll fill out my journal quickly. Right, 20 seconds. Who else is still putting 2024? I am every single day, pretty much. Time to it, guys. Uh, 9:10. 17.5 stop loss. Oh, by the way, I've started to I've only just sort of realised on my my non-running trades, I've always been putting just the 1 risk reward, but obviously it's actually a 0.5, so I started putting 0.5. I think it'd be more than that, wouldn't it? So I took off 2. Let's see what's that. I went back and changed all last year's ones as well, just to see what my average risk to reward was, and it was, I think it was like 1.3 overall. Right, what was the P&L? 201.84. We're looking better. This was what at its worst, 1,200 down, I think. Yeah, 1,239 at its worst. So we've halved the drawdown. We're getting there. After the crappy start to January. I wanted to quickly fill this out so I can look at how we're doing. Let's see how people can. How can people with 2k margin trade 20 micros? Like 50 points. Yeah. Well, some people obviously depends on what session you're trading for starters. Like London, you can easily have like a 3-point stop loss, can't you? Yeah, it depends how. Some people trade like microscopically. Do you know what I mean? Some people trade in a 15-second chart with tiny stop losses. But yeah, I get your point though. Because I don't see how people trade the minis with only 2k drawdown. I mean, the combine isn't too bad if you're one to sort of risk heavy, but especially not on a funded account, I wouldn't be trading minis. Rustproof. Cheers to the stream, man. Pretty late here in Oz, heading off to bed. Thanks for your insights. Not grabbing the trade. Yep. No worries, mate. Take it easy. Nice having Oz. Yeah, cheers for stopping by, mate. Appreciate you being here. Gonna put that short on soon, my micro. Still got that bias, Lewis. No, I think this. Yeah, I think you're probably right. This could be it's looking a bit toppy, isn't it? Or at least a bit stally. Only 270 points today, crazy. For an 80-day range. No, I prefer 120. Is my sort of what I think of as a good day is. But yeah, once we start getting past like 120 points move, I'm skeptical about how much further it's going to go. But the last couple of weeks, it's been crazy. There's no point in looking at the points anymore and calling it, because it just keeps going up or down. Combines are a pain. Really get the reason. Just sets you back 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. All right, I think I'm going to call it a day there. There's nothing else that I'm not going to be looking to take another trade now. Lewis, if you go short, good luck, mate. I'll check my charts later on my phone and see how you did. What level will be at? 340s area. 340 035. Yeah, good luck to you all. If you're still trading, take it easy. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Same time. Have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow.